So yeah, coming in, it was scary because I didn't know what to expect. I had been to church when I was younger, and it was definitely different than when I went to church. But it was very welcoming. We were greeted at the door with open arms by people we didn't know.
Like when I first came to Fort City, I was super confident in my faith, right? And I kind of thought it was more like for Cam. Like I was like, oh, this is so good for Cam. And then I just really got to know, like I actually really got to know Jesus here.
Actually, my faith story starts relatively recently. As an adult, only about a year and a half ago, I found myself wanting more out of life.
Went to church, we practiced devotions and Sunday school and the whole bit. Really, that's where I developed my relationship.
I'm so independent and I'm just like, okay, get out of my way, I'll do it myself, right? And I think the only thing that would have changed my life was everything just had to turn upside down, and God just said, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, and this is how you're gonna figure it out.
My whole life I had grown up feeling like something was missing, like I wasn't good enough. I never ever, I guess, fully had people that were there for me. When I started coming here, I didn't know anybody, and everyone still welcomed me back. It felt like home to me. It felt like that missing piece that I had always been missing was there.
And I remember like totally trying to blend in. I was like, we were greeted at the door and I was like, oh, we'll just take a seat at the back. And it wasn't really possible to blend in like I thought, because we were immediately recognized as new here and we were welcomed, and it was a life-changing night.
So I discovered Alpha through one of the welcome cards, and I thought that it would be a great place to learn more about faith.
Confession of your faith, and I'll baptize you in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
So baptism to me, it means that I'm going to be blessed to have someone beside me for the rest of my life, and to put behind those times I felt alone and I felt like no one was there for me. Thankfully, I get to do the rest of my journey with somebody.
I'd like to thank my family, my mom and dad, and Chuck, my husband.
But I'd like to especially thank the Knelsons. They've done such a great job at Alpha.
Is Karen Cram. She's been there a lot of different ways. And
Thank you to everybody for welcoming us. It's been a great journey, and I feel like I'm home.
No, not one bit. I just want everyone to see it. Yep, I'm not nervous one bit.